Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And it's Sané. Now it's Schneider. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well read, nice interception. Spread it left. Vinicius Junior. He is through here.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing...
And the finish! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So, a breakthrough already. Conte. Now it's Schneider.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Ernest. Decent progress down the left. Owen. Nice control. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Brazil with the corner, there first. And here's Owen. It's a loose ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Ah, that's a fine interception. Chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That has been slung wide. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. That pass has been well intercepted. And he's managed to get for... Great chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be a throw-in. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Adams spots it and intercepts. Owen. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Not the most accurate pass. Distributed tidily. Oh, he's found support out wide. Crunching tackle. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Adams cuts out the pass. Van Basten. Sané. And that's an errant pass. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Schneider. Sané. He has found the way through. Oh, smashing header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Real chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Sané clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That's a good run down the left. Sané.
Pretty robust defending.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
So the last big chance, perhaps, before half-time. So he's plotting something before playing it in. They've got to be quick to recover this. It's a good run down the right.
There will be 1 minute added time.
This ended up in no man's land. Roberto Carlos. And there is the half-time whistle. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second. And Owen! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's the shot! Kagawa. For Van Basten. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Conte. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Played towards the other side. Sané. Sané going face-to-face with his great rival. That's really well cleared. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that has left him in a heap. Always onto this.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Brazil are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear...
Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's had a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
This match was 71,550.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Just eases him off the ball. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
It's a mighty effort! He scores! And he celebrates his 30th goal.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
After 66 minutes is
That
number
has
12.
certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And it's Schneider. Conte. And it's Schneider. Sané. Beckenbauer. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he was quick to get it clear again. Ball's gone out of play. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Passes short and sharp. Header! He's got a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Expertly cut out. Really nicely done.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Kagawa. Lovely bit of skill. The ball's gone astray. Schneider. And smartly reclaimed. Now there's a fine ball. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Kagawa!
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. That's just playing it safe and simple. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Vinicius Junior! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Vinicius Junior can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. The action has already started. Oh, super find. That is a brilliant interception. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now it's Gerrard. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Spectacular save! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Beckenbauer. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Cafu. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Schneider. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, important interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Kaká. Schneider. And he's cut it out. Gerrard. Knocks it out wide. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Kagawa. Little pass, Gerrard has given away a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Messi absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Still goalless. Schneider. And now the hit! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pinches it off him. Looking for options for movement. Kagawa. There's the hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Kagawa is offering a wry smile there.
And it's been taken short. Can he put it away? And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Up he goes! Decent enough try. Bellingham. He's picked his way through. Vinicius Junior. 15 minutes till half-time. And that is as far as they're going to go. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's being shifted off it. Cafu. Conte. Kaká. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bellingham is the guilty party there. And it's Sneijder. Couldn't squeeze it through. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Messi. He's had it taken off him. He could be in here.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Sneijder. And here's Owen. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Neymar. Now it's Bellingham. He cuts out the supply. Vinicius Junior. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Beckenbauer. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Cambio di giocatori.
There's the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Beckenbauer. Roberto Carlos. Vinicius Junior. Swung over. And it's Conte. Sané. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Vinicius Junior. It's a pretty loose pass. Out for a throw. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Neymar. Bellingham. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0. Vinicius Junior. Lovely bit of skill.
Vinicius Junior, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution.
Sneijder! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Adams picks it up for the goal kick. That is good alertness. Bellingham. And it's Batistuta. Kante charging forward, the ball at his feet. Kagawa. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Batistuta. He's played him through. Pickford, will they claim to that? A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Conte. Beckenbauer. Kagawa. Conte. For Van Basten. And that could set him on his way. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Roberto Carlos. Spread neatly. Very nicely done. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Now that looks a decent ball. Nicked it back promptly. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Kagawa. Schneider. Oh, good spread. Sané. And he's managed to get free. He's had a hit! And that has been clubbed away. Gerrard. Now it's Neymar.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's a throw-in.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 22, Gerrard. Numero 18, lasciano il campo per il numero 23.
And here's Batistuta. And here's Neymar. Just eases him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nico Williams looking to get on the end of this. He has found the way through. Great position here. And that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Neymar.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, that's a key interception. De Jong. Beckham. Oh, such a clever touch. That's a fabulous ball. Tries a shot! So just one extra minute for stoppages. And here's Neymar. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. So off we go then. Scholes.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Beckenbauer clears it away. He's gone for goal! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Scholes brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And here's Van Basten. Nice control. Now here's the terrific header. Beckham with the cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And the counter is on. Oh, that's delightful. He's picked his way through. Oh, important interception. That's going to go a long way. Drilled in low. Neuer catches it safely. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, there are keepers, Peter, great keepers, and there's this man, Manuel Neuer, one of the few who can claim to have pretty much revolutionised his position, following in the steps of the great Kaiser, who some have said is the only sweeper that was better than him.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Cleared without complication. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Schneider. And that is a little undercooked. That's a little off target. Now he's off and running. And it's Kagawa. Schneider. Neither side yet able to find the net. Adams gets over and intercepts. Chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Opts to play it back. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Shot a goal! It's there! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Owen really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
El dorsal 18. Owen!
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he skips past his man. Oh, that's fabulous. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Neymar. He's looking to set free a runner. And he's picked out the run.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Half an hour played now. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Neymar. He's in plenty of space here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Van Basten, over to the left. Pass is just off target.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Makalele getting this one clear. Beckham. Now it's Van Basten. Well, played right into his path. And it's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Decent hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Makalele makes the interception. Out to the right. Gets his pass away. Swings in across. It's a mighty effort! Danger averted for now. Vitz. Makalele cuts out the pass. And it's Van Basten. Messi. Kagawa. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Snyder! Rodri. Scholes. Now it's Vitz. Wirtz going face-to-face with his great rival. That is good alertness. Deftly done. Vinicius Junior. Rodri. And Adams. Makaleli. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Aims beyond the defence. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards to further improve their position of comfort. And that's a poor pen.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Schneider has created one goal already.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he has been fouled there.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Kagawa looking to play it into the box. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Oh, that's a key interception. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Nuno Mendes. That has been slung wide. Messi. That'll do under the circumstances.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Van Basten. Oh, well played.
Barcelona truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Now it's Owen. And Owen! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
This might spell he's had a shot! And that would have won it.
Owen has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
So,
dorsal 12.
time for changes
El
on
dorsal
both
20.
sides, actually.
Neymar. El dorsal 18. Messi. El dorsal 22. Beckham. El dorsal 3. Scholes.
And it's been taken
Serán
short.
sustituidos por El dorsal 5.
Chooses to go back.
El dorsal 23.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Has a goal! This time, surely! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Nuno Mendes. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. 1-0 as we head towards the end. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedri, Sané, Adams makes the interception. De Bruyne. Pedri.
Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Woohoo! Ein neuer Abonnent.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And it's Van Basten. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And he's picked it up out wide. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, super ball! He's got away. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Neuer will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Oh, he's missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game. Well, yet another interception,
and that will be the final
a show
act.
of anticipation to be commended.
Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has been cut short.
Well, someone I'm really looking forward to seeing is one of a kind, El Diego. The word legend is badly overused in our world, Peter, but he qualifies with room to spare. An absolute genius.
Yeah, just watching the guy play is a thrill. He's so different, just brilliantly different.
Can beat teams pretty much on his own.
Oh, that's well spotted. McAllister. Neither side especially adventurous early on. He can run onto that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass. Van Nistelrooy! And we have our very first corner. Kante can get it clear. Well, that has not gone well. It's a pretty loose pass. Kagawa. Guti. Van Basten.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
McAllister, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Beckenbauer did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. And it's been given away. And he's... Decent hit! So it is still 0-0. Guti. Can he latch on to this? McAllister cuts out the pass. Rivaldo. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Ah, he's given it away. He's through, and can he finish? He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Roberto Carlos. He's got away. It's Maradona! A real chance and a real let-off. Out to the right. Just eases him off the ball. And that's gone loose. Adams. Cafu. Guti. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Guti.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Koundé, that's headed upfield. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Vitz. And that's a throw-in. Cafu. And it's Kante. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Wirtz in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. McAllister did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Beckenbauer. Cafu. Guti. And that has left him in a heap. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Roberto Carlos.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Bayer will lay claim to that. And there's the end of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
And a quick reminder
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
And we're off again.
Guti.
Both sides defensively robust up to now.
Number 17. Schneider.
Some good work on the right flank here. Schneider. Played it early. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cafu. Wirtz. That's very neat. Wirtz going face-to-face with his great rival.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Kagawa running with the ball. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bellingham. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Van Basten. Kagawa. Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. McAllister tries to dink it in. No, that's been intercepted. Vinicius Junior. Kagawa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Schneider. Cannavaro getting this one clear and reclaimed it in a trice.
71,550.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Great ball if he can get there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Stojkovic. Roberto Carlos. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Pinches it off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Koundé. Oh, nicely intercepted. That is good alertness. Can he get it through? Nice bit of trickery. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Good strike, quite an alarm. It's their second corner of the game.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he's let fly. Oh, what a mistake! Shot a goal!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And they've switched it over to the other side. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now the finish! He should have put that one away.
Conte was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gears here.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out. Van Basten really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Has been indicated.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Cafu. Here's Roberto Carlos. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. But as you can see, we've already started here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That has been cut short. Not the most accurate pass. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And it's Conte. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He has found a way through. Schneider engages and forces him off the ball. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Maldini is the guilty party there. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Schneider.
That's good play from him. Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
There's the shot! Decent enough try.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 1.
And we have our very first corner.
Campo per il numero 17.
It's really well cleared. Adams. Beckenbauer. Vinicius Junior. Schneider is wide and looking to get onto this. Lovely feet. Oh, some tackle that. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, red, nice interception. Looking for the run, Vinicius Junior. And it's Kagawa. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. It's their second corner of the game. Kagawa plays it short. Oh, it's played into the area, and the keeper beats it away. Schneider. Schneider, and now the hit! Oh, just over.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That is great defending, so alert. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
He's found a way through. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So what can they conjure from this one?
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Cafu. That'll be a throw. Schneider. And here's Sané. Sané making good progress on the right-hand side. Conte. It's a goal kick. Kagawa. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, played right into his path. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nicely spread. Played back in. Big chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Not much subtlety about that challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Cafu. And it's Schneider. Strong running down that left flank. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he welcomes it in. Can he finish? Deftly away. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, and both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 3, Fabio Cannavaro. Viene sostituito.
The action is back on the way.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more.
Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Pass somewhat off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, good read.
That was well played.
And Del Piero! Oh, what a goal! What a goal!
Oh, that was magnificent. What a way to stamp your ability on a game. Not necessarily pivotal, but it has most definitely shifted momentum.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
So we have the first. Fires from distance. Can he spark a counter here? Conte. Driving on and making good progress. That pass has been well intercepted. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now.
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here.
Can he put it away? It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's going to go a long way.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 72.306 spettatori.
And it's Snyder. So, Jim, what are you thinking? And here's a chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 16.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 5. Vieira. Il numero 10.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Kagawa. Vinicius Junior gets into some space. Chiellini with the clearance. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Oh, that's a key interception. Looks to the other side. Sane. That has not gone well. That's headed upfield. Sane. He's gone for goal! It's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And it's Kagawa. And here's Van Basten. And he thumps it clear. And that has left him in a heap. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Roberto Carlos. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Thuram has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Oh, look, Peter, he hasn't learned his lesson. He can't say he wasn't warned.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Sane. He's got away. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And that's been won straight back. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Conte always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Now it's Van Basten.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Time added on, 4 minutes. Great ball if he can get there. Cleared without complication. He's having a hit! Gave it a go, but off target. Roberto Carlos. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. It's Kanawa! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Vert is offering a wry smile there.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Wirtz providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's Cruyff. Adams cuts it out.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Beckenbauer. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Kagawa.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Vinicius Junior's cross. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Kagawa. Kagawa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's picked out the run. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Conte. So we're still where we started right now. Kagawa. It's Schneider. That's a nicely measured pass. Cafu. Schneider. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, here's a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh, he's been caught on it here! He is just caressing the ball. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that is a little undercooked. Vinicius Junior! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Great hit! Goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
After 29 minutes is number 18, Michael Owen.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Owen.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Nedved. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Adriano. Cruyff. Now the finish! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Conte. Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. Schneider. Drilled in low. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Vinicius Junior. That's played into space. And it's Seedorf. And they win it back again. Witz. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Fenerbahce have a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Wirtz, foot in, and it's Seedorf. Cruyff looking to get on the end of this. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
A quick reminder today
Leading
that smoking
1-0
is
at the
only
break.
allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation. Substitution on the field, number 18.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
17, Schneider.
Well, it's been tight, Peter,
Coming
but
on the
I'm
field,
expecting things to
number
open
12,
up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Number 22, Pedri.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. That is a brilliant interception.
Vinicius Junior, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Cruyff. Pedri. Kagawa. Wirtz.
That's good play from him.
That's good play. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Seedorf. Looking for the runner.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Could go all the way here. Now it's Pedri. Nedved. And the pass is intercepted. Wirtz. Still just a single goal between the sides. Fenerbahce appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He's gone for goal. That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Great ball if he can get there. He's got away. Oh, smashing header. No mistake. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Substitution.
Fenerbahce can now introduce the first of their substitutes. That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Vinicius Junior is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That was always going to be the keepers. Chance here to counter. Seedorf. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's Van Basten! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Rummenigge! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Rummenigge deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Wirtz. And it's Seedorf. Well, that looks a decent ball. Can he latch on to this?
There they go, hunting again.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So, time for changes
Vinicius
on
Junior.
both sides, actually.
Coming on to replace him is number 11. Nico
It's the
Williams.
goalkeepers to claim.
Substitutions taking place.
Nico Williams. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Pedri. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, that's neat.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Rummenigge. Can he finish? Goal! Fenerbahce! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That was easy, almost too easy.
Eto really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Can he finish? So close to drawing level.
Van Basten nearly produced the perfect retort. That can only be a means to have another go.
Scholes. Oh, that's a nice ball. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. And claimed it back swift. Decent hit! They want to be quick to recover this. Real chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Pedri is there and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shot a goal! And that's a real chance missed.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won. Fenerbahce can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Now it's Wirtz. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Van Basten. Pedri. Now there's a fine ball. Can he put it away? Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution on the field.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bus corner. The final whistle is up next.
23, Kagawa. Coming on the field, number 20, Didier Drogba. Number 14, Guti.
Guti! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now they can spring out of defence.
6 added minutes has
Roberto
been
Carlos
indicated.
gets across to intercept that.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to...
Pedri! It's anyone's ball now. And a terrific...
Clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.